Hi everyone, it's Melanie and welcome back to Living Luxuriously for Less. I would like to take this opportunity to just thank you guys so much for all of your continuous support. If you are here for the very first time, more than likely you found me because of one of my event planning videos or videos around party or event decor, wedding decor. And if that is the case, welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is probably just for you. I wanted to give a quick update on Lux Academy, which is going to be taking place in December, on December the 7th and the 8th, and I wanted to give you guys some background around what's going on. I've been getting a lot of questions and I wanted to create this video to answer some of the questions that I've been getting in abundance, and I hope that this will help you. So if you are an aspiring event planner or party planner, if you do it for your church or for your children, or if this is something that you can see yourself doing professionally, Lux Academy is exactly what you need. This is a class that I created after attending several courses to advance my skill set, whether it was online or in person. It was just kind of a course that I created to answer all the questions that I would have had if I was a beginning event planner or a person who was looking to take my business to the next level. And so from all of the personal questions that I had, I pulled all of those questions together in order to create this course that will definitely help you to excel in the event planning arena. It will be hands-on. It's going to be a 2-day workshop. On the first day, we're going to go through the basics and the principles of how to get started in event planning, from how to write a proposal all the way down to how to set up for a real life event. And so that's what makes this particular class very unique, because after you take the class, you're going to actually have the opportunity to do hands-on work from every single aspect of planning. One of them is a smaller wedding, and it's in the traditional Christmas colors like you see. So the other wedding is a winter wonderland theme. It's going to involve a lot of pipe and drape, a lot of white and blue and silver hues. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And you guys, the best part about it all is that you will get hands-on experience with building centerpieces, with how to do a basic backdrop, pipe and drape. I'm also going to give you my complete list of vendors that I use, along with all of the other items that I taught in my live webinar. And so you will get all of that information. We will do not one, but 2 live events depending on when you get here. And it's going to be so much fun. You will get an experience of a lifetime, and you will be able to participate in everything from start to finish. You will know exactly what it takes to be successful as an event planner. Now, one of the questions that I always get asked is how I got started in event planning. And to just kind of summarize that story, I started by fulfilling a need at our ministry. My husband is now a pastor, but back then I was single and young, and there were people in my church who had gotten pregnant, and the young lady who typically hosts the baby showers at our church had gotten pregnant herself, and so no one wanted her to host or decorate her own baby shower, and I was volunteered because they thought I was extremely creative. Now, up until that point, I had not personally decorated for a baby shower or anything like that. I was a creative individual. I did enjoy scrapbooking, but I never envisioned doing something around, event planning. And so I decided that I would give my gift to God by, working in the church and volunteering in the church. And over time, He took my gift, He blessed it, He broke it, He blessed it, and He multiplied it. And if you guys want to hear more about my story, I will leave my link down below on how I got started in event planning, along with the link of the grand opening of my intimate event center, Lux Studio, and I will leave both of those links down below so you guys can see all about that. So if you are interested in event planning, and this is something that has been near and dear to your heart, but you've just been afraid to take that step. You don't know exactly what you need to do. The people that you've reached out to have been very vague, or they haven't been willing to answer your questions. Let me tell you, you are in the right place. You're watching this video for a reason. And for those of you guys who know me, know that sales is not my thing. I'm not trying to sell you guys a pipe dream, but I'm simply trying to set you up for success. And I am telling you that whenever I started putting this class together, I sat down and I had a list of questions that I wanted to know when I first got started in event planning. I wanted to know how to get started. I wanted to know where to get my inventory. I wanted to know where to get my business license. I wanted to know how to build centerpieces, how to do backdrop. All the questions that I asked people that were in the industry that they refused to ask, I wrote those questions down. And over time, I began to develop that knowledge. And I used all of those things in order to create this course. So we will be covering the basics of event planning. We will be covering how to write a business plan. I want you guys to have legit businesses, so we will definitely be going through what it takes to, get started in event planning with trademarking and licenses and business license and all of those, all of those things that you really, really, really need to know. I'm looking at my notes to make sure I don't miss out on anything. So we will do how to create a simple and executable business plan, how to choose your business name, how to build 6 streams of income from your one business. We're going to talk about that. How to trademark your name and your intellectual property, how to build your inventory with absolutely no money. When I got started, I did not have the money to invest in my event planning business. Like, I literally did not have the money. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I did not have it. So I had to get creative in terms of how to gather my inventory to eventually start making a profit off my business. And I'm going to share that strategy with you guys. We're going to talk about pricing, how to, price your packages. We're going to talk about contracts. We're going to talk about how to write proposals. We're going to do all of those things hands-on on the first day. And then in the afternoon of the first day, we're going to actually create wedding centerpieces, floral wedding centerpieces. We're going to do simple backdrops, hands-on. We're going to organize for a real life wedding. So you will see every single step of the process. I'm not going to do a lot of prepping ahead of time because I want you guys to get a real feel of what all is entailed in event planning. Like, it's going to be so much fun, you guys. Like, I'm getting excited just thinking about it. I've already started to purchase goodies for the attendees. I wanted to keep the class fairly small, so I do want to tell you guys that I do have a limited number of seats that I will be offering, and once those seats are filled up, I'm going to cut it off, simply because I want to optimize the learning experience. Like, my number one thing is that this class is enriching. You walk away with every single tool that you need in order to be successful. And so I understand that in order for optimum learning to take place, that N has to be a certain number. And so I have limited that to 30 students. And we already have several registrations. So I want to encourage you guys, if this is something that you're serious about and this is something that you want to do, now is the time to go ahead and register for class. Now, that's what we're going to do on day 1. We're going to talk, and then I'm also going to do some professional photos. I want you guys to look very professional on your pages. When you start setting up your marketing programs, I want you to have professional photos for that as well. And then on day 2, it's going to be the real life event. So we're going to start installing a real wedding. Okay, we are going to have official photos in the room once the wedding is all put together. We're going to do role assignments. I'm going to give everybody a role, and then you're also going to have a list of all the roles that need to be fulfilled on the day of an actual wedding. And then we're going to talk about how to have a swift and successful breakdown. And so I have all these things covered on my website, melanieturner.design. I'm going to leave that right about here. So you guys, if you're interested in doing this, definitely check it out. Now, let me tell you guys something really quickly. I'm all about living luxuriously for less, and I know, and I've gotten so many comments and feedback around the price of my class versus what they actually get. And I've always had, the philosophy in life to, under promise and over deliver. And so when participants started to actually take my class, they're like, oh my gosh, Melanie, you are offering like thousands of dollars of information for literally pennies on the dollar. And I know that. I understand. I'm in this business to make learning obtainable and affordable for everyone, no matter what level you're on, and I'm so excited that it's happening in the month of December, not only because it's my birthday month, and not only because it's Christmas, but it's just the perfect timing for those of you who are ready to make that transition in the new year. You're ready to get into business. You're ready to launch it. You're ready to step out on faith. You're ready to make that jump, as Steve Harvey says. This will be the perfect time for you to do so. My husband will tell you that when we were dating, I always asked for gifts that would yield a return on my investment or on his investment. So the very first major gift he bought me was a Cricut. And it was when the Cricuts first came out. They were so popular. I was huge in scrapbooking. I had to have one. And when he bought me that Cricut, I was so excited. His mom and his dad bought like all the accessories. So this is when the cartridges were separate from the Cricut, from you guys who are, old school crafters like myself. And, his family bought me several cartridges. I think I had like 4 or 5 different cartridges. And my husband bought the actual Cricut. And then my other family members bought the other accessories. And I took that Cricut, and I'm telling you guys, within like 5 weeks, I made over, I want to say anywhere between $5,000 and $7,000 just by selling personalized goods and monogramming things. I mean, I've just been all about, when I purchase something, I always think about, how am I going to get a return on this investment? I don't care if it's clothing. Like, I can be at the store and find some amazing clothes that I absolutely love, and then I'll find something that's amazing that may not be in my size, or something that I may already have, and then I'm like, okay, I can sell this for this and pay for all the items that I purchased, because I'm always thinking about, how can I get a return on my investment? And so this class, attending Lux Academy, is the perfect Christmas gift, the perfect gift to yourself, even if you don't celebrate Christmas. It's the perfect gift to yourself if you are serious about going to the next level. You cannot make a better investment, I promise you. If you apply the principles that I teach you in this class, if you apply the learnings that you gather from this class, I promise you, you will be successful in event planning. I also have a private group on Facebook that you will be a part of. You will always be connected to me. You're able to ask me very specific questions, and they will tell you, those of you who have already, taken the class, not the hands-on portion, but just the webinar portion, they will tell you that in this class that I am very frank. Like, I'm very honest. I'm very candid. I'm going to give you the information that you need in order to be successful. And I'm sure there's somebody out there that's doing it, but I'm sure that it's not at the price that I'm offering. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. I'm excited about you getting the tools that you need in order to be successful, in order to build and to grow and to flourish. I just love teaching people, and I love watching people grow and flourish and, go into their destiny, into their purpose in life. And that just gives me more of a sense of fulfillment than anything else in life. I'm so passionate about it. And I hope you guys will consider joining us for the 2018 live, in-person, first ever Lux Academy hands-on workshop that will be held here on December 7th and 8th. Again, I will leave all of the information below, and I'm just super excited about this opportunity. I'm excited about you going to the next level. I'm excited about you starting 2019 off the right way and doing those things that are you know, deep within your heart, those things that you have not had the courage to do. I'm here to give you the tools to move to the next level. So I hope you join us for that. Again, I will leave all of the information that you guys need in order to register for this wonderful opportunity down in the description box below. Thank you so much again for all of your continuous support, and until next time, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Come on and level up.